I got it. Damn right, I'm bout it. Click full of killers. Please don't get us excited. Yeah, we're smoking loud. So lame niggas be quiet. If you fuck with us, we gon' start up a ride. I'ma start 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 a.
What's going on YouTube? YGO 2010 here, and I'm gonna be recording off of some Turtle Beaches I just picked up. You know, not the advertiser, nothing. It's the X12s. I needed some more headphones for Xbox, and they kind of doubled for my PC, so hopefully my audio quality will be a lot better. But this today I'm gonna be doing my take on a Harpie deck. I saw a build in Japan, and I just noticed how similar it was to mine. It's the first build I've seen win any recorded tournaments in Japan, so for it to be so similar to mine, I felt like I was going in the right direction. I'll explain the differences, and for anything I feel like is a tech choice, I'll explain to you guys why I left it as such. First off, we got two Trigodias. I opted on Trigodia because I just have too much back row, too much continuous stuff to viably put Gores in here. And generally my hysteric party ends up staying on the field because I only really bring them back to exceed with them. Next up is Windrose. The grave control in this deck is very good. I can probably keep 5 in the grave like for an entire game. That's just how consistent in grave control is. And it kind of reminds you of Gustos, how much they recycle in grave for wind types. So this deck in Gustos would be the only deck that I recommend you run Windrose in. I got the one Harpie's Pet Dragon, you know, just for the big eye plays, and if need be, you know, I can just ditch him for Chandler because he's still a Harpie card. And you know, when he gets on the field, he can get pretty big, especially if I have Harpie Lady 1 up. Then we got 3 Harpie Queens, standard, 3 Channelers. For those of you who don't know what she does, she is the Swarmer. You know, you ditch a Harpie card and special another Harpie in defense except herself, and if there's a dragon up, her level becomes 7. So basically, you pitch a Harpie, special dragon from the deck, you got 2 level 7s up, and you just got rank 7 plays open up to you. And for the Harpie ladies of the deck, I run Harpie Lady 1. I chose this over Cyber Harpie Lady because although Cyber Harpie Lady is 1800, this increases all of my wind monsters by 300, and almost every monster that I freely summon in this deck is a wind type. And that extra 300, if I got 5 monsters up, if they're all hitting direct, that's an extra 1500. Just like Giga Brilliant, when it detaches, all your monsters gain 300 attack. Same principle. Then I run the one Harpie Dancer. I usually use this with Harpie's Hunting Ground. When I have her up, I use her effect to summon 2 Harpies to get rid of 2 back rows. And you know, it's Harpie in the name too, so that works. I got 3 effect Veilers in here. I opted over Veiler over Max C because I can keep drawing and drawing and drawing with Max C, but I don't really have anything to stop a big push except Trigodia. And if they just do maybe a 3 special summon combo, that's going to be maybe 4 cards in hand with the Trigodia. And I don't know about you, but 2400 is not that hard for a person to get over. And for the spells, we got Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Pot of Avarice, 3 Elegant Egotist. I'm not really sure how much I like this because it only special summons from hand or deck. I just have it in there right now because I just like to see it, but more than likely I'm gonna put it down to 2 or 1 because it's only 2 Harpie. It's only 1 Harpie Lady in the deck, and that's Harpie Lady 1, and you can only special from hand or deck with Elegant Egotist. And then it recycles as well with Harpie with Hysteric Sign. Then I got 2 dualities for consistency. I opted to only run 1 MST because between Icarus Attack, Wind Rose and Harpie's Hunting Ground back row is not an issue almost at all with this deck. But sometimes you just need that one MST, get rid of their one back row, or the one face up, defissure macro, whatever it is. Sometimes you just need that, so I just decided to put one in. We got 3 Hysteric Signs. When it's activated, I can add an Elegant Egotist from deck or grave to hand, and during the end phase of the turn it was sent to the grave, I can add 3 Harpie cards with different names from my deck to my hand, and I can only use one of the effects per turn and only once that turn. So this is why I was saying I was thinking about putting Egotist down in 2 or 1, because Hysteric Sign lets me search it out from deck or get it back and recycle it from grave. And then on top of that, during the end phase of the turn Hysteric Sign is destroyed, I get to add 3 different Harpie cards from my deck to my hand. So I could really afford to put in maybe some more protection stuff in here. But like I said, it's just I like to see Elegant Egotist, and I don't always see the Hysteric Sign. Then we got the 3 Hunting Ground. When a Harpie lady or sister is normal or specialed, I destroy a spell or trap on the field, and all winged beasts gain 200 attack and defense. So this 1300 Harpie Lady 1 with Hunting Ground up becomes 1800, and all the rest of these gain that additional 200, and if 1 is up, we get extra 500 for all my monsters. So it's like a rising air current for the deck that lets me destroy a spell of traps. And for the traps, we got 2 Icarus attack. I only run 2 because I don't like giving up monsters just to pop back row. It's good, but a lot of people tend to play around it. Like I've seen some people read the Icarus attack face down and only bring 1 card out to the field, and they're playing so defensively against it. It's so easy to read, especially if it's just they know they're playing Harpies. You got 1 background, 1 monster. It's just like, hey, that's Icarus attack. Let me summon this Ryo or whatever and just swing. Then I got 2 Hysteric Parties, 1 Solemn, 1 Warning. And for the extra deck, we got Phantom Beastcraft, Drago Sack. Well, Mecha Phantom Beast, Drago Sack. Once per turn, you detach a material, special 2 tokens, Mecha Phantom Beast tokens, and while those tokens are on the field, he can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And once per turn, I can tribute a Mecha Phantom Beast monster to target a card on the field and destroy it. He can't attack that turn, but he is self-protection. He's 2600. That's already decently big enough to get over most little guys. And then I can pop a card once per turn. So he has so many effects. He's like a Spirit Reaper, Scrap Dragon, and anything that generates advantage all mixed into one. And then we got 2 Big Eyes. Pretty sure you know what he does. I put in Evil Swarm Ouroboros because this deck easily summons level 4s, and I just like the fact that I can easily get rid of an opponent's card by using his effect. Then we got Utopia Ray, Utopia, Shockmaster for Prophecies, 2 Harpie's Pet Mirage Dragon. He's 3 level 4s, and his effect can only be applied while he has material. It can attack your opponent directly. Your opponent can't target Harpie monsters for an attack except for Harpie's brother, and during each of your end phases, detaching the material from this card. So it protects your Harpies. It's 2500 defense, and it can attack directly with 2000 attack, assuming there's no other support on the field. So that's 2000 2 turns in a row, or 3 turns in a row, is just really good. Then we got Sylphine the Cold Bird Beast. I summon this thing the most. Like this card is the one card that, in my opinion, destroys Fire Fist. It's 2 level 4 wing beasts, so this deck and the recently renewed Black Wings can play this too. Its effect, once per turn, detach material, and until my next standby phase, negate the effects of all my opponent's face-up cards, and it gains 300 attack for each face-up card currently on the field except itself. So against a Fire Fist deck, I consistently got this thing up to like 3,700 with Harpie's Hunting Ground up, and it's just he had Tensu, Tenki, and his Tiger King and something else I think. And the turn before he negated my stuff, so I played Hysteric Party, brought this out, and then negated all of his stuff, and it's just like your guy negates, mine is better, you know. Um, and so I negated all of his, spells and all that stuff, and I made sure to pop one so his Tiger King couldn't special two from the deck. It's just it's really good in here. Um, just not the greatest base attack, but its effect alone makes up for that, and it can get up to ridiculous amounts, especially if they have a full field. Even if their effects can't even hurt you, just the fact that you can negate them and gain attack, that just makes it really playable in here. Then we have a Diamond Dire Wolf, detached material, target a beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast, and another card on the field, and pop them both. Of course, Lightning Chidori. I'm thinking about putting this thing up to 2. Just can't decide what I want to take out. But Chidori, when it succeeds summon, target a card, set card your opponent controls, that goes to the bottom. And once per turn, detach a material, target a face-up card they control, put that back on top. So it gets rid of 2 cards the turn it comes out, and then for one more turn it can get rid of something else. It's only 1900, but that first turn that it comes out, it forces your opponent to play stuff. And with this deck, you got so many other options that if they have to waste their face down crap on a Chidori because they don't want it to go to the bottom of the deck, then you just gotta one up on them. And then Maestro and Cowboy. Cowboy is really in here for those times where I get them down to like 400 life points, and I'm like, okay, Cowboy for game type situation. Other than that, I only use him for the 800 damage. That's it. Haven't made a side deck yet, but it'll probably incorporate a second or third MST if I don't take out Elegant Egotist for it. But all right, that's it for the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think of it, and I will try to put up my Blackwing deck profile as well. All right, guys, YGO out.